This week, I had a whole host of special and unique invitations. People asking me to do things for them that had me go out of my way, do more than the usual to serve them. Why? Because these were invitations coming because people appreciated so much what I do and the value that I provide for them. I operate in my zone of genius, doing the things that really only I am able to do. When you are in your zone of genius, you attract opportunities. You attract invitations to be yourself and really shine. I encourage you to figure out what is your special zone of genius. What ways do you contribute that are unique and special, extraordinary? What things do people ask you to do even if you're not out there actively offering it? They're saying, hey, I want you. Come do this for me. Think about what those things are and enhance them because your special gifts are being offered in those situations. This week, I had people invite me to come to a place that's not where I live, not where I work, to do sessions with people in person. I've been doing massage therapy for over 30 years, and I am at the point where I have been phasing out of doing in person hands on session to do more work online, working with people doing healing remotely, biofield tuning, human design, gemstone healing, now map coaching, all of these things that I can do with anyone, anywhere. But when a friend of mine said, I would love to bring you to where I live to work with some of my friends, would you be willing to do that? I considered it seriously. I've been phasing out of doing hands on work, but if you are going to ask me to come and do this for people because you love and appreciate what I do so much, sure, I'll do that. And I got to work with a handful of new people whom I had never met before. I had never had an opportunity to contribute to these people before, and it was wonderful doing something that really only I am able to do. There are lots of people doing biofield tuning, lots of people doing human design, but only I do these things in the way that I do them. My contribution really is unique. And this is my special zone of genius that I am the only person operating in this way. So when someone asks me, would you do this? I am willing to go beyond the normal to say yes and to have extraordinary experiences in return. This week, I also made several recommendations for other practitioners into situations where they are uniquely qualified to make contributions. One of the people who I just met this week, I said, you would be terrific for this other opportunity. And I made a referral. When anyone is in their zone of genius, doing what only they are able to do, they are uniquely qualified to provide service and they will be called on. Opportunities will open up, doorways will open. So, for you, what is your zone of genius? And how can you be more living in that space, creating miracles for yourself and others? I am Sandra Lee, a life opportunity catalyst dedicated to empowering women, healers, and wellness professionals and having thriving practices that create a lasting impact. When you align your passion and your purpose, the zone of genius, you will go beyond in the impact that you are providing to yourself and to the people who you are serving. And your business, your practice will thrive. Turn up the flame, feeding your magic. Align your passion and your purpose in your own unique zone of genius. Hey, I got a question for you. Would you like help in discovering your unique zone of genius? The ways that you contribute and make a difference? The ways that you serve 24/7? There are ways that you make a difference that you don't realize. Everyone's got that unique and special, so important way that they serve. So if you would like to explore that, let's find time to talk and see how I might be able to serve you and help you live in your zone of genius and attract the invitations and the opportunities that you love. Let's find time to chat. Have a wonderful day. Turn up the flame, feeding your magic.